Hey guys, I want to tell you about a future timeline that I went into. This was this is when I met James Caswell, aka Michael Prince. And I also want to send this message to my super soldier brother, who I feel is like a brother to me. Between Michael Prince and Max Spears and myself, you guys know that, we were all born same year, same month, and almost the same day, but just in different demographic areas. They came from the UK. I came out of the United States, but still were in these military projects. And we are like the the original super soldiers, the psychic programs. There's many more of us, but we were like the three that lined up. Our birthdays mean a lot. We were born to go into these projects and go through these series of training. But anyway, my brother, Michael Prince, look, listen to me. This happened in a future timeline where uh, I'm pretty sure we already met. Okay, we've already met. We've been in these projects, but they wipe our minds. But here's what I want to talk to you about. They are going to try to put us, the super soldiers, up against each other. This is what I am getting. Uh, this happened three days ago. I went into a future timeline where you and I, Michael, we were speaking to a couple of people, and there were, I think, maybe a handler there. This was a white guy. He was there. I can't um, I can't get a glimpse of his face, but you and I were speaking with several people, and it was almost like a conference type setting, but we were not speaking with the public in general. We were not speaking with the public. There was a few people in the background behind us, and a few people like this handler in front of us trying to hold on, trying to well, what happened was, so you started speaking first. James Caswell, you started speaking first, and I was waiting for my turn to speak. And this handler was in front of us, right? You were speaking, telling them, about these projects as well, and some of the things that have been. It was like we were disclosing our information to these particular people, and I think they had to be like government type people. So we're telling these people, you started speaking first, but I think somebody had programmed you to not want me to speak. They're trying to set up the same fucking scenario that you and Max Spear had, like with the beef. They're trying to create beef between the super soldiers again, and I'm not gonna let that shit happen. I'm not gonna let it happen. And I'm asking you that if you feel like you're gonna be programmed to go up against certain super soldiers, do not let them use you in that manner. We are here to serve humanity. And this is what they're going to try to do. I think that the army may be involved in this deception. I think that they are desperate right now. I think that they know that a lot of things are going to start coming out about everything, everything. So I think that so when you were speaking, I was waiting patiently for my turn to start disclosing to these people. But so when it got time for me to speak, it was like you became triggered. You didn't want me to say anything. So you started speaking over me. And for a while, I put up with that shit. Uh, and then I didn't put up with it anymore. So I started speaking when you started speaking. And then it triggered you. You got upset, you got mad, you got bent out of shape. So I said, okay, we're gonna stop this shit before things get out of hand. So I walked off because if I didn't walk off, it would have caused a lot of conflict. And I consider you my brother. You may not know me, but I do know you. Okay. And maybe if you see my face, start watching my videos, you'll begin to understand that this whole thing with the beef between the super soldiers has been engineered by these fuckers from behind the scene, these handlers. So I'm gonna ask you, if you get this message, do not let them program you, because this is gonna cause a lot of conflict, and we are here to serve humanity. So when this when I walked out, when I walked out, you came you came up and started, yelling, becoming erratic. And I looked at you and you looked at me and you knew just how far to take it. You looked me in my eyes. You knew that at some point I was not going to have it. So you calmed down. But I knew what was going on. And it was the same type of scenario that you and Max had. It was the same type. That shit has been engineered by others from behind the scene. So they program you. They program us to do this. I break my programming. I break it. They can't control me. I don't serve the dark side. I'm a white hat. But you and I both had to be there because despite this handler being there, despite that handler being there, there was other people that we need to disclose to, but they set it up. You were programmed to be triggered to keep me from speaking. And I know it was engineered. And now, today, one of the subscribers sent me a link to Miles Johnston, the Basis Project, where he's given a short video on there's an alert. Something is going to be coming, and it has everything to do with a lot of the shit that I'm talking about right now. I think that they are trying to have us super soldiers start fighting each other. Now, I will only fight if I'm pushed to fight my brother, but I have no desire in doing that. So I'm going to give an alert for all super soldiers out there. Be on your best focus, because these fuckers within the deep state military are trying to, they got something planned. And for all the super soldiers, we need to be protecting humanity at all costs. This is what I incarnated to do, and that's what I'm going to do. But if I am forced, if my hand is forced, then I will fight my brothers to protect humanity. That will happen. I have no desire in doing that, but I will protect humanity. I will leave a link to that alert that Miles Johnston is talking about. He's not giving up. He's not giving a whole lot of information on what type of alert this is, but this right here makes perfect sense. That they may be trying to create another scenario where the super soldiers are being divided and fighting amongst ourselves. And I'm not going to put up with that shit. I'm not. We are all, I consider all of my super soldier people like family. They are my brothers. So I want to leave you guys with that. I love you. I honor you. I respect you. Have a good day.